I'll show you guys how to play for your win condition in Diamond Elo. And why is this important? This is important because, like, I'm not even kidding. It's pretty crazy. Holy shit. I think 95% of the players don't know how to play for the win condition. That is really crazy. Holy shit, actually. But I'll show you guys how to be the 5%. 5%, okay? So, I'll explain to you guys how do you efficiently play for your win condition. And first things first, I'm playing against the Olaf, so he might maybe late invade me. So I have to think about my own safety. So I'm just putting an entrance ward right here, okay? So, of course, even though I want to play for bot lane, and now you might wonder, well, why do I want to play for bot lane? Because I've Draven Leona. If my Draven Leona gets ahead, and especially my Leona, if he can roam to mid lane, especially at after level 6, and he has no flash, he's gonna die. Even if he has flash, we will get his flash. Having your support being able to move from the map is very, very important, especially if you play a champ like Brand, because you cannot play alone, right? So I'm making sure. Oh, I knew it. Wait. Fuck. Honestly, I can see him. Okay. I was gonna say I can see him like going invading me again. Okay. This guy f***ed me a bit. And I'm playing against Olaf, so that's not that nice, but at the very least, I have a ward on the Olaf, and I can see if he's gonna plan to invade me or something. At the very least. So, knowing that I literally see him invading me right now, I'm gonna invade his topside camps. Okay. So I'll take his topside camps here. And that guy's literally 1 HP. I think that guy might want to be a bit careful. And my top lane got solo killed after Darius is f***ing me. But anyway, I'll make sure that he's not allowed to push that wave at the very least. And since the top crab is up, I will actually look to ignore it. I prefer to take my regular camps as soon as possible. Okay, so right now, what do I want to play for? I just want to play for my bot side camps. And after I get my bot side camps, I'm just thinking, okay, where do I want to... What do I kind of want to play for? I definitely want to play for bot lane. Enemy bot lane has no summoners apparently. So I'm going to take my bot side camps. And now, how do you play the most efficiently for your win condition? This depends on a few things. Number one, well, can you even get something on bot side, right? Realistically. I think right now, if I look at the bot lane wave, I don't think they can die, but I will counter gank. I'll counter gank here. Because Olaf is bot side, okay? I wanna, you see this wave, and it's a trash. Usually they want to play very aggressive. I'll WQ this guy. Or just kill him like that. I was gonna hold my Q as long as possible. You might wonder why. Because then my Leona gets to cap close here. And then he will probably die. Wait. How did I not? It's kinda cringe. Oh my god, I miss everything. Okay, Sinner could be there, so I have to be ready to dodge that. Okay, that's a bit boosted plays from me, but... Oh good. I just missed every single Q. Maybe I did. Doesn't matter, guys. Okay, essentially, how do you play for win condition, okay? I'm pressing tab. My top lane is not it. My mid lane is like fine. My bot lane is it. They're my win condition. So, how do you play for your win condition efficiently? Now I have 1.5k gold, so I need to base. Why am I basing here? I mean, my camps are far away, a lot of gold, and I want to clear top to bot. So why is it important that I clear top to bot? Is because right now the groups are spawning, and if I clear top to bot, but let's say that I clear my top side camps, okay? I'm not giving him a crossbow play, and let's say if my bot side camps are up, I can ignore them, run straight bot lane, and I can always take my camps after. So the general rule is that you always want path top to bot if you want to play bot side, let's say. And now the thing is that you see how Herald is up. The thing is, sorry, I mean Grubbies. So even though Grubbies are up here, I can't actually play for it. So why is that? Because I think that on top side, I'm not sure if I can actually win skirmishes with my top side. And since I'm not too sure, instead of risking it for the biscuit, I would much rather go to the bot side here. And think like this as well. If enemy Olaf goes for the grubs, since my bot lane has the wave management, I can easily look to dive bot lane. That's why as well I would like to path towards bot side instead of just doing the grubs. Because I'm not sure if I win top side, and yes, the grubs is up, I would love to take them, but am I sure I can win the grubs fight? I'm not as sure. Am I sure I win with my Draven? Yes, I'm really sure. And that's why I'd much rather play bot side. And I'll just take his red buff while I'm at it. And now my Leona can open on the mid lane. Because if he opens mid lane, I can then look to maybe kill enemy mid laner. Okay, maybe I can kill him here. You see that minion right there? He for sure wants a minion. He's dead on my screen here. And but even though my red buff is spawning, I'm not going for my red buff. You might wonder why. Well, honestly, that red buff, if he goes for my red buff, I can literally dive the bot lane. And I would love to do so. So, I mean, I could do the Drake here. I mean, I will do the Drake here, and there's only one reason why, because, like, if Olaf bases go towards bot side, I can't dive him on bot lane. So, instead of going for a dive here, because Olaf can be around, I'll do the Drake. But let's say I see Olaf on the grubs here, I would for sure dive their bot lane. Because my bot lane has the wave control. Now pay attention, I have like 900 gold, which is a decent amount of gold. I have 1k in the pocket, so now we have a decent amount of gold and most of your camps are taken. If you can kill bot lane, go for it. If the wave is fine, you can just leave them alone. But let's say that they're not fine, out most of the times. So right now, if I look at the wave state, it's like low-key slow pushing towards enemy team. So what will I do here? I will move right behind them. Because I know Olaf could be around bot side. I'm just allowing my bot lane to play aggressive. But of course, after they push this wave, I'm out. I'm not gonna stay around. I'll stay around for the second bush here. And why did I stay there? Because I knew that Olaf could be around there. Does it E? That's fine, we can just literally proxy them here. Syndra has the first move. Something to be mindful about. And I'm just gonna press B here. I'm pressing B here. And now, I just want to clear top to bot. But crucial thing here is that the enemy jungler is like a little bit up tempo on me. So, considering he's like a little bit up tempo on me, he could have invaded my top side camps. However, he didn't decide to do so. So now I know for sure that I can clear my top side camps. And I'll ping for my life right now. And this is the correct way to play for bot lane as well. I will now ping my bot lane. At the beginning, you can just focus on one lane. But right now, I'm pinging for my life. Then my top lane bot lane shouldn't play aggressive. Because this is the only timer they can die to Olaf. Okay, I was looking top lane here. And here's the thing as well. You see how top lane was fighting there? Because I know my win condition was bot lane, I'm reconsidering how good is it going to top lane. Because sometimes, no joke, this is like the easy way of playing League of Legends. Just right-clicking towards your win condition, ignoring your top lane, is sometimes the right choice. You might wonder why, because if I go top, and let's say Olaf's going bot lane, and Olaf's actually, well, ganking them, and my bot lane doesn't respect, happens very often, they'll die. And as long as my bot lane doesn't die, honestly, no matter how fat enemy Draven gets, so Darius, I think he cannot carry the game alone. So I'm just trying to be as soon as possible towards the bot lane here. And now, I'm gonna ping careful here. You see how they like pushed up a bit? I'll ping him careful. I wanna take like one more camp. After this one more camp, I can do anything. I see Grubs is up, I'm diving them. So my bot lane has wave control, and especially the second Grubs, they actually take quite a while to take. So right now, I'm planning to just move into bot side here. And I will look to dive them. And now, I'll make sure that he loses at least full tower, all the farm, and he cannot play the game. I'm just making sure of that. He might take the Grubbies, but I'm taking everything that I can on the bot side. And yeah, if I want, I can proxy here. I do have to be slightly careful, because now Sinner can move to me. But look, they lost their full tower here. And after he took the full tower here, Drake's in 1 minute, so I would recommend in general my Draven to be going mid lane here. He's like super strong right now. Enemy guys has like 50 CS. He's not enjoying life right now. Well, this guy takes the full top tower here. That is not that great, but I think he can TP behind him and he can kill him. This guy's like pretty cooked. And the Drake is up in 30 seconds. So since Drake's up in 30 seconds, I obviously want to play for that. So as I'm farming now, let's say my Draven would play too aggressive. I would, yeah, exactly. Paying him to be careful, because this is the only timer they can look for something. And the mistake that I made there is that I didn't ping my bot lane to be careful there, and it died. I think I should be able to take the crap here. I mean, enemy oil off is super low. But you saw how my Draven died there? What you want to be doing as a jungler, this is the correct way to play for recognition. Every single time you're not there, ping your bot lane to be careful. Because as long as they don't die when you're not there, and the moment you're there, you will win every single skirmish. So the mistake there is just simply not ping my bot lane. Yo, be slightly careful, my friends. And do you see how much gold I have right now? I have like 1.1k gold and the herald is up. So I will greed a little bit from my camps here. I will try to take like this, plus my wolf, then I'll base. So till then, I know that this wave we're not pressuring. The next wave I probably won't be there either. So what am I doing? I would just ping my laners to be careful and not fight. So I mean, I'm not gonna chase this. I have my 1 item power spike. The moment you have your 1 item power spike, base, get that item, and then look to play on the map. You're keeping Olaf here. So here I'm just protecting my Draven. And now, because my Draven is alive, if they ever decide to pressure, I'm here and I would say good luck to them. I have flash available, so I'm really down to fight. So now we're like, it's our kingdom here, you know? Where's Darius? I don't see this little boy. But yeah, we take next mid lane wave and then we can play into the herald here. So I'll look to sweep this area a bit. And now we take the objective. Pretty simple, right? So I'll just ping now my Draven that I want to do the objective. You see how I ping in their face and I ping the herald? You almost always want to be doing that. You want to be almost always like pinging them in their face and then ping an objective so they know why they have to move. Very important. And yeah, right now I will look to yoink his topside camps. And okay, what's the next objective right now? So next objective for now is taking his camps. And after I take his camps, I want to play for mid tower. So what's the most optimal way to play for mid tower and with your win condition? I'm gonna ping him to be careful here. So ideally, right, before you play for mid lane tower, you should have ideally side lane priority, or at least like pure 3v3. Super low. Alright, so right now you see how many camps of mine are up? I was gonna ping here. Careful. The moment my camps are up, the first thing that I will do is full clear. And honestly, I will perma ping him to be backing off, because whether it's good or not, as long as he just survives here, it's a win in my books. But if he dies, not so good. Forest, don't die. He died there. Well, unfortunate. That's life. So I did what I could. And why did I not help mid lane there? Because like essentially, if they just play safe, I don't get anything. So why would I go top lane there when if they play safe, I don't get anything when all my camps are up? And especially since Drake spawned in like 1 minute and 10 seconds. It's much better to just take your camps, be as strong as possible, and then look for a fight. So right now you can see my top 6 camps are up, my bot 6 camps are up. So now I just apply the what, how, and when concept. It's a bit more in the mid game. So what do I play for? Draven, how, through mid lane, when, probably the next wave that spawns or even the wave after. So what does this mean? I'm not looking for a play till I finish my camps, which is after my full bot camps. Okay, honestly, maybe not full bot camps, because you see this wave is coming and 30 seconds before objective. Usually you want to make it on time on that wave. And why do you want to be on time on that wave? Because let's say Olaf skips his camps, goes mid lane, my laners might die. But if I'm here, they'll die. So it's worth skipping one camp for it to just allow them to play aggressive here. No, we don't want to fight this. This is like a 4v5. Like, why fight 4v5? Just don't do that. It's okay, just give it. Don't get too desperate. At least try to play 3v3 or 4v4. Don't play 5v4. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you don't die here, we get free top tower. And this allows us to get tempo. And I think here, honestly... we should get a bit out. I do have the Herald still available. I mean, looking at those guys, I think we should collapse on them. Like, we have mid lane priority and they're in this line. They should die. But I think they run away and they're fine. So yeah, right now I want to play for my Draven. So how do I play for my Draven? Really simple. I see my camps. I know I need the base. And after I take my camps, I will play my Draven. When would that be? Probably this wave. I can probably make it on that wave, right? So I'll just base here. I'll sprint on this wave on mid lane. And then I'll now use his push into the top side. But till I'm there... I mean, this is probably a free kill. So I don't have to ping them back. But in general, if you're not there, try to ping your laners, so they should be slightly careful. Because your laners don't care where you are. Fuck, I think I cringed it there. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, is the guy allowed to survive? I'm not sure about that one. Is that guy allowed to survive? Okay. Oh, Leona! It is Wars here, so I can't really go too deep. But at the very least, I'll take his topside camps. And then I'm out of here. So, as a brand though, one thing you have to be more mindful about is if you have no flash, be a bit more careful. That's what I just would advise. So, I mean, I should buy a pink ward. Okay, so now, I have my camps available. Baron is up. So I'll not play for Baron. I see my camps up. What do? I take my camps. I just think, which wave am I contesting? Am I contesting this mid wave? If yes, I better run instantly to mid lane here. And what will I do? I'll ping this. Actually, okay, maybe I should go Baron. Okay, this is essentially a 4v5. What? He completely one-shot me. Okay, that Syndra is a bit fat actually. What the f***? He's actually 100 CS up on mid laner. I just realized that actually. Oh, okay, good to know. Now we know. I didn't actually pay attention to that. Usually I'll press tab, but I'm just very focused on explaining you guys like the concepts. But yeah, I mean, okay, now Baron is gone, sucks. But especially when objective is gone, this is the moment you have to start thinking. Are you even strong enough to fight this Drake? Ha. That's the thing I'm thinking about right now. Am I actually strong enough to fist fight the Drake? I think if we're fully grouped, I'll be very honest, I don't think we win. My Aurora is like one full item down. My Camille is an NPC. The only way we're winning is if they face check us. Then, yes, we can win. Otherwise, not really. Are they going face check us right now? I think so, yeah, a little bit. I need some wards here though. Come on, don't be unskilled, man. Use it. Just use your X. Okay, they did face check us. But my Leona was in Africa. Like, he was not ready. If my Leona was actually here, in position to turn, he would have had... This fight would have been much better, I believe. So now I only have, like, 2 Major stacks left. But if you look at our champs, Olaf... I mean, Draven needs to kill Olaf, or we're not gonna kill Olaf. That's what I'm trying to say here. Oh, wait, huh? Bro, what? What's my Aurora thinking? Oh, guys, this game might be losable. So, how do you win if you don't win teamfights? Good question, right? You don't. You don't win if you're in 5-5. But how do you try to win the game anyway? The only way to win a game is like when they ARAM, try to push side lane and try to get man advantage. So right now what you have to realize is that if you don't win 5-5, you have to think differently. You have to start thinking, okay, how can we create side lane pressure to force them to show, and can we group them? So enemy Darius has no teleport, right? His Ignite, and my Camille has, well, teleport in 60 seconds. So the goal is to have Camille match the Darius, and the moment Darius is on side lane, we can TP in. So that's how we want to fight from now on. So Darius, no TP, we have TP advantage. No fight till he shows. So far, what we've been doing is like 5-5. But if enemy has like no teleport, you should play like this. So as of right now, I'm playing... This guy's kind of doing that now. Kind of cooking this little boy here. Pretty cooked. And now, GG, well played. And I think that fight as well, I'm pretty sure we had like a small window of man advantage, and they didn't have the numbers to match us. And now we just end the game. I'll tank. And like in general, if there's like a wave coming, start tanking so your Draven can always hit. Like this game especially, no joke, I would not have won this game without macro fundamentals. I wouldn't. And that's how you can essentially win games, by playing for your win condition. And he has inted several times. And once, let's say you don't win 5-5, you should look to play side lane and play man advantage. And that's how you carry games. And yeah, like I said, I would not have won this game without macro. I really don't think so. And the things that I explained is not like rocket science, right? It's like you can apply these things in your own games.